You know that it's time for Wait What?
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Wait What, a motivational podcast, episode 9. And it's been a little while. Things have changed on us a little bit, kind of restricted what we could do as far as gathering and things. Trying out a new setup here, seeing how this works out. And just welcome back. Hope everyone's doing good, staying safe. Today we're just going to kind of recap on our last 3 months, our goals, our routines, kind of how we did, stuff like that, yeah. So, last couple months for me been very inconsistent. My main goal is kind of just trying to wake up and always doing something, having a reason to wake up, being productive throughout my day. And I stuck with that pretty well for a little while, but then it didn't go very well. You got anything?
I guess mine was about the same. Aside from my workout and weight gain goals, being in quarantine and not having other things to do, it had a feeling of I didn't need to do these things because I didn't have any other stress going on. I didn't have anything really going on. It's not saying that I did nothing and didn't do anything positive. It's just I did a lot less than I could have. But as far as my weight gain goals, I did hit that goal, and the things that worked during that is consistency, like you were talking about with your other goals. Consistency, and I tracked my calories, and I had a workout plan, and it was what I was eating was clean. It wasn't just I wasn't just worried about calories. I was worried about my macros and what I was eating as well. So, what I could have done better during the quarantine was I didn't stick with my really much of anything else. The working out and calorie tracking is what I did most of the time, because I felt content doing anything else because I didn't have any other stress going on. I didn't feel like I had the need to do the other things, which I could have, but I don't think it necessarily hurt me too much, but it would have helped. It would have had a more positive side. It's not like I don't feel like I hit something really negative by not doing it, but I didn't get anything positive out of not doing it that I could have.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah.
For me, things that went well up until quarantine. I was really good at working out, staying on track with that, staying motivated with that. Waking up with my alarm across the room went really well, because I sleep in a loft bed, so whenever my alarm would go off, I'd have to get up, climb down my bed, and then go turn it off. So then I really had no motivation to get back in bed. That was a really good way to help me wake up, get up, and stay awake. And then I think kind of what you said, it wasn't a complete waste. You definitely got a lot more out of it than I did, but I learned about myself in a few different ways, what motivates me, what I need to work on. I definitely learned a lot, but I don't really feel besides working out, I don't really feel like I got better in any way. I kind of just went through the motions, just kind of floated along, just did what I had to do to get by. What went wrong for me was just consistency, motivation, and focus. Staying motivated in what I was doing, having that burning why in it, and then just focus, remembering why I was doing it, what my goal was behind it. And personally for me, I think my goals were too broad. I think I had too big of an idea of what I wanted. And so, kind of what we talked about a while ago, it was so broad I never really saw an end to it. So there was never, I didn't really have anything to work towards after a while. I was just kind of floating through the motion. You know, I think, one was just kind of like doing a devotional or something. Like, it's such a broad topic.
Yeah.
I need to make it, like
really specific.
Do this for this amount of time, get this out of it. And so then once I know, okay, I'm this close to reaching to it.
Yeah.
Because whenever I said do a devotional, like, is that every day? Is that once a month? How long am I doing it? What am I doing it for? And so that kind of ruined my motivation to do it, because I didn't really have an end goal or anything. I was just doing it to do it, say I was doing it. So that's one thing I think I need to improve on. Me and you talked about it before we started. Like for both of us, like working out has been just like, it's easy. It's something we love to do, something we want to go do. We have that burning desire to keep doing it, keep going back. I need to find that throughout everything else I do. Whether it's there, if I have to find it, or if I have to create it myself. I have to get that burning, because like I would wake up every morning excited to go work out. I'd go to bed excited knowing I was going to go work out the next morning. So I need to get that, to bring desire back, and just understand my whys,
Yeah.
Really, like I need to write them down and read them every day or something, like an affirmation almost, just like, why am I doing this? Who am I doing it for? Why am I doing it? What I'm trying to get out of it. Because without having those, again, it just felt like I was just, I was having goals, doing these things just to be like, hey, look what I'm doing. I'm doing it. I didn't really have a self-improvement mindset going into it, which is kind of funny because that's what this whole thing is about. But
yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely my big things for me.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I feel like, I agree with what you're saying. I feel like I've figured out, like in the beginning of all this quarantine, I knew the business I was doing. I knew before even all this happened that I was going to end that and start something else. And throughout the quarantine, I've thought of things to do. And now I've started up a business that I know that has to deal with working out and fitness and health, that I know I have the burning desire for. I know that I have the passion to do it. Even if, I don't necessarily get I don't get a lot of profit out of it. I don't really care. Like, I just do it because I like to do it. It's something I want to do. Like, it's mostly just going to be like it's not like I'm not selling something. I could eventually sell something out of it, but it's just like something I want to do, something to keep me occupied. Because I know
it'd be good for accountability too.
Yeah, that too. And I know, like, I knew this at the beginning when I started the business, that I always felt like there was something missing. Like I got my job, and then it was just like, that's it. Like, there's no more school. There's nothing else. You got this job. This is what you're going to do. And at that point, like, it felt good for a little while, and then I'm like, I need something else. Like, I need something else to look forward to. This isn't just it. So that's why I started the business. And then once this business started stopping, I was like, something's missing. Like, I need something to do. I need something else.
What's that gap I need to fill?
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna start doing now.
Yeah, that'll be good.
So that's a positive thing that came out of all this.
Definitely.
Even if it wasn't a quarantine, it probably would have happened anyways. But
this time gave you a lot of time to reflect.
Yeah, a lot of time to reflect. A lot of time to play Minecraft as well.
Minecraft and Warzone, a lot. Hopefully someday we'll have some sort of montage of a bunch of stupid things that are happening, because we got some funny ones.
Yeah.
There's some funny things we got going, but as of right now, we have enough content to fill up like a minute.
Yeah.
We don't, because we do a bunch of stupid stuff, but especially me, I forget to like save things, and so it's there, but I don't got any of it. But yeah, I think that's a good good example, I guess, of kind of what we're trying to do here. You realize that you didn't accept what you had. You have a really, really nice job lined up and everything. You could have just been like, that's me right there, I'm good. But you have you have that desire to get more out of it. You know, you don't just want to be like everyone else, just kind of doing the job and, you know, somewhat enjoying it. Like, I'm sure you enjoy what you do, but, like,
Yeah.
it's not like, oh my god, I get to go to work today, let's go, you know?
Yeah.
And so what you're about to start doing, you know, will give you that excitement you need to, like, you know, just kind of get that extra little juice out of it, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's good. That's what this whole thing's been about. Is not accepting what you have, kind of keep pushing towards it and everything.
Yep.
That's good. Yeah. Man, this is gonna be a pretty short one. We didn't have really a lot to talk about today. Just kind of want to get back into the flow. Start getting more consistent with it now that the restrictions are starting to ease up a little bit. We can probably start meeting a little more consistent now. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Nothing gets worse or anything. Yeah, so next week we plan on coming back probably around the same time and doing, you know, an improved routine kind of deal. I don't exactly know how it's gonna work or whatever. I know at least for me, I'm gonna try to start finding newer goals to set because all mine are pretty much gone. I never really had any in the first place, honestly, and there weren't anything that I could accomplish, you know, like realistically right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna improve some of those. Kind of try to find a routine to get through. School's almost over, so I'm gonna have a lot of time to sit down and just do whatever. So I'm gonna try to make that time as consistent and as rewarding as possible. Yeah, that's all I really got. Anything else?
No, not really. That's about it.
Yeah. All right. So that was episode 9 for you. There's Ollie. Bye. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys back next week. Peace.
Don't forget to press the subscribe button.